Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Rehbach. This is a map by KA77E, who does a fantastic job, by the way. I really like his maps. Typically does smaller maps, but they're all amazingly detailed and really fun to play on. I actually did a series on one in Farming Simulator 19, so really well done. But anyhow, continuing on, it is 210.95 megabytes to download for all platforms. And I do apologize, this came out on the 27th of April, and I'm now recording this on May 10th, and it'll probably come out on May 11th. So I apologize for that. So I'm going to read the description. It says, welcome to Rehbach, and I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. It says a small fictional village in Hesse, somewhere between the Wetterau and Vogelsberg. And again, I'm probably pronouncing all of that wrong. It says it has various farms, field barns, as well as sales and production points are waiting for you. All farms can be cultivated as soon as the associated land has been bought. However, the farms are not for only partially suitable for demolition, so it's better to use the building areas for expansion. So they're only partially suitable for that. Farm overview. Number one, I'm not going to say their names. Number one has up to 30 cows. Number two has up to 45 cows and 360 chickens. Number three has up to 130 sheep. Number four has up to 60 cows. Number five, up to 290 pigs. And number six has up to 45 cows and 10 horses. Rehbach overview, it says 6 farms, 12 field barns, 29 fields, 12 meadows, 9 pieces of forest, 1 building area in the forest, 5 building sites, construction sites, 10 productions, 9 unloading stations, 3 charging stations, advanced build menu. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? No cane or no cotton, so probably no sugar cane and cotton on here. Pastures are animal grazing ready. It says have fun in Rehbach. There are 8 required mods for this. It requires the bunker silo by DMI 20mm Normandy. It also requires the placeable vehicle pack by Alien Jim, old barn package by Farmer 5 Tom, sugar factory by Gamer HZSFSH, and grain mill by Gamer HZSFSH. Sorry. Outdoor climate pigsty by Triangle Struggle, and finally the Franconian farm buildings and the Rehbach farm buildings, both by Bernisks. So there you guys go. Those are all the required mods. They'll download automatically if you download this from the mod hut. Otherwise, you have to download them individually if you download it from the website like I do. So there you go. Let's go ahead and hop into, well, I'm going to go ahead and lower our time down to 1. Actually, no, let's speed it up so we get it to about noon here today. Should be the best time to tour the map if we're going to do that. Let's hop in and take a look at the map here. So again, not crazy huge or anything like that. Should be It should be pretty quick. I can't talk anymore. It's over. Should be pretty quick to tour this map. Take a look around. In new farmer mode, you own chunk 40, 19, 1, and 4 here. You can buy not pretty much anything. Buy most things. Maybe some things. There's a lot more you can't buy that I thought you'd be able to buy. But anyhow, so we have this little farm area right here, field 4 and field 1 right there. So we'll walk up and take a look at all those here in just a second. Now, I did say there's multiple farms, so I'm assuming if we buy some of the chunks of land, some of the stuff will show up. Obviously, we have a cow stable there, but we'll take a look at the rest of that here in a second. Going down here, it does not have, I don't see sugarcane or cotton on there, so they were not kidding. You cannot do those, so there you go. Moving down from there, on the very bottom, nothing new or exciting in there. There's quite a few pieces of starting equipment. We'll take a look at that in the store in a second. Start off with $100,000 in new farm mode, no starting loan. We did lose a little bit to production cost, it looks like. So probably have productions. We do start off with 5 cows at our cow stable, which is nice. We have we have contracts on fields that we do not own that we can do. And for production, we do have this guy right here, a silage production facility, which is pretty nice to have. No collectibles or anything like that, and that should be everything. So let's go ahead and purchase all the land real quick. So, where am I trying to go here? Yes, there we go. All, nope, all, there we go. Okay. So we hop back in here. You can see, yes, now we have plenty other farms that have shown up on the map. So that'll be good. That way we can actually take a look at all those. Again, the only one we have starting out is the cow stable, production silage, and this farmhouse here. That's the only things that we have starting out that we own, but everything else will not show up otherwise. Now, another production silage farm will show up, and the sheep farm spinnery will show up if you purchase all the land. So those are 2 productions. That'll show up once you buy the land. Now, our starting farm is just over this way. That's actually kind of right in here. Our cows, you can see just dead ahead. We'll cut, let's cut in this way. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at our starting equipment in the store. Nothing least. We start off with a Fendt Vario 313. We also have a Massey Ferguson MF3709AL. We also have, we have a Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H, a header for it, and a header trailer. We also have 2 Walger DK115 trailers. We have a small cultivator, small seeder, fertilizer spreader, small slurry tank, small mower, small tedder, small windrower, small loading wagon, a bale loader. We have some animal equipment here. We have a TMR mixer, which is great for our cows. We also have this water, milk, fertilizer, and liquid herbicide tank, and a water tanker there. We have the quickie front loader attachment as well as a manure fork for that. And that is everything. So that's all our starting equipment. So we should see some of it as we come through here. Our trailers are hooked up. It's actually nice. I did that for you. Very nice. And all the stuff kind of looks like it's, it's dirty. It's been used, which is kind of a nice feature to kind of have. Open that up. We got the mower in there. This is our silage production facility, essentially, where it's going to make grass, hay, chaff, and straw silage. Straw silage, that's pretty overpowered. You make good money doing that. This is our cow barn. Now, see the water point there, it looks like. Where is the point to put animals in? Oh, okay, it's part of this building as well. Okay. It's right there, up to 30. Open this up, and we have some more stuff in here. That's where you can feed them right there and do what you need to do. So there we go. And we're kind of on the outside of the farm already, so this is just kind of a road that runs around the backside. We're going to curve around this way, and we're going to head in right here. We have ourselves, looks like a sleep trigger. Yep. Sleep trigger right there. And again, this is your farmhouse, and I think that's everything we have. Yeah, that's everything. We don't even have a silo on here, so just be aware of that. That's all of our stuff right there. I don't think we can get into this building. Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, there we go. So they have this big storage facility as well. So, though it's kind of a small, compact farm, you actually have quite a bit of stuff you can do with it there, which is nice. So I like that. Okay, so around the town area here, we are going to obviously do a flyover and take a look at everything. So I think I'm going to take a look at this stuff around here on foot, and then we're going to hop over here, and we're going to get in a car, and we're going to kind of drive a loop around, down around over to here. So I think we're going to do it that way. I think that'll just be easier. I'll speed us up a little bit. And again, we're going to do a flyover, so we'll take a look at everything from the air. And again, I am going to miss things. I'm just trying to do a quick overview of everything so that way you guys have an idea if this is something you want to play on or not. Road goes through here, so right in here we've got all sorts of stuff going on right here. So we have ourselves a carpentry facility, so you can sell wood and do carpentry work if you'd like to there. Now this, if you own the land here, you should be able to use this at the garage, which is really cool. You can do that. You can see that's that little chunk of land right there. And 23 is that also. So 23, I actually don't think we own. That was that shed I showed you. That was extra storage on the outside. So I think you have to purchase that to be able to get access to that. Right here, got ourselves the restaurant sell point. Around the corner, we have a water point, looks like. Yeah, right here, so you can get some water from right here. And actually, if we run down, well, we're already down this far. Take this road around here. And then around this way. This takes us out to actually where our harvester's at, because we own this field 4 next to us here when we start off. So we have actually our harvester is parked in this shed here. In the shed here, so you have that set up. And actually, we might own this silo starting out. I didn't even pay attention to that. We may actually own the silo starting out. I could be wrong about that, so don't take my word too much for it. Oh, that's the machinery dealer right there. What was that there? Oh, it's just a repair trigger. Okay, we'll work our way over to that here in a second. So we've taken a look at a lot of the stuff down through here. We didn't stop at the corner shop, so what we're going to do is we're going to head back up this road. We'll take a look around this area, and then we'll buy ourselves a pickup truck at the equipment dealer, and we will go around from there. So we'll take this little road right up here. Back into town here. Now, if we loop around this main road just up over this way, our starting farm is just down the road here, but we do have a sell point right here that we didn't acknowledge here, which is, again, just going to be that corner shop sell point right there. So we'll head back up the road this way towards the vehicle shop, working our way kind of towards that to get a truck for us to work our way around. Now, right in here, we have ourselves a farmhouse, cow shed with manure pit, shed with chicken coop, and a production silage point right in this area. So that's kind of one of the farms there, and we'll get a good overview from up above of all those guys right there. Okay, vehicle shop right here. There is a repair trigger here as well, so you do have that as well. I was worried there might not be one here, since they have kind of one up over there, but there looks like there is. We also have the dairy and animal dealer sell point. So dairy and animal dealer sell point, and then it looks like the animal dealer is actually right here as well, though there's not an icon for it on the map. So this is where your animal dealer is at, even though there's not an icon for it. So that's that. Let's hop back over here to the shop, if we can, without running into a fence. And let's purchase ourselves a pickup truck, if at all possible. Wherever that guy's at, that should help us get around the map. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll finish out driving around the map and taking a look at everything, and then we will hop into flight mode, and then we'll take an aerial view of everything. This is a really good looking map. A lot of good details on it and everything like that, and yeah, it's got everything you would ever imagine on a little map like this, and perfect for, honestly, medium-sized equipment. This is pretty much a perfect map setup for that. So we head up into here. Now this guy right here, I'm assuming if you own the land here, yeah, you can open these guys up, which is nice. So you can buy that little chunk right there where that little garage is. And I like that they have those kind of like little garages, and that's probably similar right there. I like that they have that around. But yeah, we have a repair trigger, gas station, and supermarket sell point just around the corner here. So if we go, I like that little bale guy there. That's kind of funny. Pick out a sign there. Gas station, all that stuff is right there. And then on the right-hand side, just behind all this here, we have the country market, and then we have the Hessen milk production point right there, or sell point, depending on if you own it or not. So there we go. Now, if we take a look at the map, we're going to come out. I think actually we're just going to go straight here, and then we can, yeah, we'll go straight this way. I think this will just make a little bit more sense for us, and then we'll kind of work our way out around the outside and take a look at everything. So this car is here. All right, so left-hand side, just down there from us. Obviously, we're up above right now on this setup, which kind of cool. There's a little bridge that goes through. There's the another cow stable, multi-fruit silo, or excuse me, just a multi-silo, sorry, and a farmhouse down there. So that's one of the farm options right down, right down there. Deer in the road there. Trying not to smack anybody. No, it doesn't really matter, but okay. It does look like there's a little path too to get down to that farm right there, which is nice. Right here, we have ourselves a grain trade sell point, and then up around the corner, we have a hay shed, grain mill, and sugar mill. So we'll take a look at all those here. Take this upcoming left. Hay sell point there, grain mill, and then sugar mill is right behind it, right there. So got all that good stuff there. And we're going to try to, we're going to head out this way. It's going to take us down a little bit here, but we'll loop back up around. So what we're essentially going to do is we started here, we looked at all this stuff, and we worked our way around. We're going to head up around out this way and up over through here. Now, we haven't taken a look at the stuff down here, but I think we'll just go ahead and stop in on that stuff on the flyover. There's just another farm down there, and then there is a silo there and a pigsty there. So it's all just kind of the farm stuff, or more farm stuff. And we'll just hit all that on our flyover of the map. I think that'll just be a little bit easier. Logs stored through there. Try to not get stuck in here. Now this area, you can purchase it. So since we do own it, I'm assuming, yep, Decker, we could sell that. And we can sell, yeah, so we can sell all this stuff off. Oh, we can sell that wheel loader for a little bit of cash there. Sell that guy as well. So we could sell all this off and then use that land. So I actually kind of like that. So you kind of simulate like maybe the construction happening, or you buy a construction place that is no longer being worked on or anything like that. So kind of a nifty feature. I like that. We'll try to get through these trees here. On the right-hand side here, we have ourselves debris crusher. We also have, we can get on there, farm production and the buying station for lime seeds and fertilizer. So up this way, got a couple more stops. We just have a silo, and then we have our final farmhouse where the sheep are at there. So we'll just stop by those two, and then we will hop into flight mode, take a look at the couple things that we missed, and call it a map tour at that point. I think it'll be good. So really good detailed map. I think it's good here. Got a shed right there, and that's also a multi-silo. Around here, we have the sheep barn, or the sheep farm, excuse me, right here. Some sheep, it looks like. Yeah, so it looks like that's kind of interesting. It looks like when you purchase some of these chunks of land, they come with some animals, which is kind of interesting. So some of these farms are, it's kind of like you're simulating buying a farm that's kind of already running, which is kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, well done for that. I think that's a really nifty feature on the map. We go into flight mode here. Everything we looked at, plenty of good detail. Not a crazy big map. Honestly, for KA77E, this is a large map in terms of most of the stuff that they've created. So really cool. Town area over here, again, you can clear those construction areas out. I don't think you can make it, I mean, that's the edge of the map right there, so you might be able to drive through some of this stuff in here, but I don't know how deep you can make it into there. Another storage shed down there, it looks like. Again, you got all these construction areas, which I like, that you can kind of clear out and put whatever you want on there, so they kind of don't just have the appearance of being just kind of a stale area. You can actually do something with them. And then very interesting plot for the starting farm right there, kind of packed into the middle of this residential area, which is kind of interesting. Hopefully you clean up really good after your animals. That way everyone else in the area doesn't have to smell them. It's going to save that real quick. That's fine. So down here we have a huge farm setup down here. Huge farm setup down there. So with some animal pens and then another construction area there. And that's a sheep? No, pigs. Pigs. I'll say sheep, but no, it's pigs. But yeah, and that's the map from up above. And again, there's the construction area. We cleared part of it out. But there, yeah, really well done. I like it. Feels pretty natural. Good farming area. Everything like that. Everything you'd imagine in a map. And more. So there you guys go. That is Rehbach by KA77E. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.